Hello and welcome to the next edition of Takehitsu Gaming. This is Takehitsu speaking, and today I bring to you a new game that came out on Steam only a couple days ago, and it caught my interest. It's called Wargroove. It is a turn-based strategy game, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So, I did play a little bit of it, but that was just to kind of get an idea of what was going on, but I will replay the whole thing, obviously, for everybody. So you start off in the beginning under the cover of night. High Vampire Sigrid makes a daring attack on Cherrystone Castle. One rainy night at Cherrystone Castle. The weather is giving me the spooks. Did you hear that?
Cut it out, it's just thunder. But I'm, going to the patrol throne room.
Hey, wait for me.
Cowards jumping at shadows and dropping their guard. Getting to the king shouldn't be much of a challenge. There he is, all in his chambers. How convenient. All alone in his chambers, excuse me. The fewer guards are dispatched, the quicker this will be. But some unfortunate wretches still stand in my way. I will start by defeating that one over there. Okay, so it's telling you, you left click on somebody to move them, you move to the destination, tell them to attack. Alrighty.
This is tiresome.
Whambo. It's time. Time my daughter learned the truth. But how do I tell her?
I'll make my way towards the king's chambers.
So we go here and we wait. Alrighty. Mercia, a long time ago before Cherrystone was Cherrystone. No.
This is laughably easy.
Head up here, kill this guy. Wham bam, thank you ma'am.
Are you afraid?
Alright. There was once a kingdom called Cacophony, and a war known as the Great Dissonance. So, just getting a brief look around right here. It looks like if I went through this door, there's a whole bunch of guys waiting for me down here. Pretty much you're scripted to go one direction or you're probably going to die. So, we'll keep on going. This knowledge is too great a burden. Oh, Mercia.
This castle is vast. If I access the overview screen, I can get a glimpse of its true extent. I just need to select an unoccupied tile and pick Overview. Overview. This screen provides me with objectives and statistics. So many humans, how unpleasant. Still, I can avoid most of them. As my objective says, I'm here for the king. I can close this now and return to my task. So, shows you a bunch of information. So, the king's name is Merciful, she's Sigrid. Both have 100 gold, 0 income, and 43 units. Whew, that's pretty hefty. The objective is to assassinate the king, and it shows the full map. Alright. Time to defeat a few more hapless guards and make my way to the king's chamber. Devastated. I'll start slowly. My darling Bluebird, I need to tell you something.
It's a very long story about something that happened a very long time ago.
How foolish.
Blah. A very long time ago indeed. Why can't the past stay in the past? At last. You, how did you...
What?
Sigrid? Humans are so frail. Do you understand what you've just done? You'll start a war. War? The inane squabble of children. Where is the key?
Safe hands.
You'll never have it. The key is in safe hands, far from the grasp of a monster like you. Safe hands? Before you die, understand this. Nothing is safe from me.
Listen.
You're making a mistake. Hush now. Still the key eludes me. No matter. It's close. I can feel it. Alright, so that was the first episode. Here's our results. We got an S, which is probably the best you can get. 8 turns, 4 defeats, lost nothing, earned 3 stars. Congratulations.
Yes.
Well done, Princess. Your skill with Cherry Blade improves yet further.
Thank you.
Woof, woof. I'm not very good with dog impressions. Excuse me.
It's alright, Caesar. It's just one of the royal guard.
Lord Emmerich! Is this important? You disturb the princess's lessons. The king, my lord. The king has been killed. What? She kind of voiced it herself. Messieurs, I'm so sorry. Who did this? Sir, the assailant appears to be a vampire. The Fellheim Legion. Princess, Mercia, the murder of your father is an act of war. We must defend the kingdom.
War? We're at war?
Alright. So that was the first episode. Then you go down here, and it changes you from the vampire to the Princess Mercia, well, she's queen now, and her entourage. An unsure Mercia faces the first test as monarch of Cherrystone. Alrighty. Several months later.
My queen.
Congratulations on your coronation, Queen Mercia.
Emmerich, do you really think I'm ready to be a queen?
I have no doubt.
You are your father's daughter.
I hope you're right.
Your Majesty, Fellheim scouts have been breached the border.
What?
They're here in Cherrystone?
Let's go.
I can do this. I know you can. And she dropped her crown. Wait, Your Majesty, your crown! Hey guys, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. And remember, enjoy the show. That's funny. Alrighty. These skeletal warriors are Fellheim troops. We must defeat them all to secure this region. We should begin by attacking the closest dread sword with our unit of swordsmen.
Right, let's get this over and done with.
Select him, go to the woods, attack, bam. Alrighty. Notice the numbers have appeared next to the 2 battling units.
Yeah, there's a little number next to each of them.
This represents the unit's health. They appear when it drops below 95%. Number 5 indicates that the dread sword is down to around 50%.
And my swordsman's down to about 80% health. Got it.
Then let's attack the red sword while second swordsman. Alright. So, from what I've got from this game so far, he's telling you there's a damage preview. Okay. So basically what I've gotten so far is that this is a very similar game to a game that I grew up with on the Game Boy called Advance Wars, except that it's medieval and fantasy based, which to me there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. I loved Fantasy Wars. I was a huge player, or Advance Wars. I was a huge player of it. So for me, I think I'm gonna like this. All right. More reinforcements arrived, and he's just saying they're not giving up yet. And we got reinforcements. Friendly reinforcements have arrived.
Just in the nick of time.
Look, it seems like we've been provided with a new unit type, pikemen. This might be a good time for you to learn about critical hits.
Critical hits?
All units have conditions in which their attacks are stronger. We call those attacks critical hits.
I've never heard of those.
Do not worry, my queen. This information is easy to find. Let me show you how to find the information about a unit's crit. You right-click on it, and then this shows you tile information screen. Here we can find useful information about our selected unit. This part gives us a good overview of the unit.
The pikeman crits when adjacent to another pikeman.
You can bring up this info screen on any unit, terrain, or structure. Use it often and you'll learn fast.
Alright, I'll make sure to check it off.
When you are ready, you can close this window. Alright, so it shows you have three. Pikeman has 3 moves. It captures buildings. They're slower, more powerful infantry. They critical hit when adjacent to another spearman. This is the actual tile road. It's stone road that speed along big wooden wheels but offer little protection. That's its movement cost per type of movement. I don't really know what that is. I think that might be like aquatic, like webbed feet or whatever. He's effective against those type of units, and he's vulnerable against those. I'm not really sure what all of those are either, so we'll get to that at another time, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and close it. We should make sure that the pikemen stick together.
Got it.
Alright, so it wants us to move the pikemen together, and it's going to teach us how to basically make a critical attack. And he says you lined them up, now we're going to attack, and if you notice it's flashing, and he's going to bring your attention to it, it is flashing. Means it's we're about to land a critical hit, which means we do a lot more damage. And, well, we completely wipe them out. In a normal situation, we would have probably done about 70 or 80% damage. So, there you go. So you keep them together, they do better damage. Okay. And when you encounter a new unit, it's good to learn about their crit. And he's going to leave us to defeat the rest of them. And she's saying she can't do it without him. Alrighty, so here we go. Next one. Start with the unit that's at full health because it does more damage. And then we will go with the weaker one. Wipe out this guy. Bamsis. Alright, so he's actually going to attack one of our spears. See, their spears versus our spears, I'm pretty sure they're the same strength, like, between different races. I don't think they have a racial difference, but I'm not completely positive on that yet. I'm going to move this one over here, it's weaker, and we're going to give a crit with our full health one, and wipe them out. That's the last of them. Well done, my queen.
We did it.
A good start, but Fellheim won't stop there. We must remain vigilant.
They'll be back.
Yes, and in greater numbers.
A whole horde of skeletons.
Indeed, and much else besides. I'd forgotten you had so little experience with the undead.
Cherrystone's normally so peaceful. I've never seen them here before.
But now they're coming, and they won't stop.
An undead army.
All undead but one. We've spoken in your lessons of their leader, Valder. A living man and...
A necromancer of great power. I haven't forgotten.
Well, we should make a move. The undead are likely to be advancing upon other parts of the kingdom.
Emmerich, Do you think Valder himself will come to Cherrystown?
Yes.
Yes, I do. And the loyal dog is always there. Oh, Your Majesty, wait! He's out of breath. Ha! Hilarious. He's still. That made me laugh. Alright, so we got another S rank. Total turns of 3, defeated 4 units, we lost nothing. That was a good match. Alright, so then we're going over here. On a plague of skeletons, the Fellheim invasion begins in earnest. Okay, so we're going to play the mission.
The kingdom's overrun with Fellheim soldiers. We have to do something.
We will hold what land we can.
Maybe if we...
Not so fast!
Who are you?
Get the impression it's supposed to be a female, so.
I'm the person that's gonna smash, bash, and pulverize you. Ha ha! You...
Okay, that was voiced for her.
Alright.
Yes, Ragna looks female to me. Okay. It's probably going to teach us how to actually... Yeah, okay. Did you see that? Fellheim hordes just captured a village to the west. They'll attempt to claim the neutral village to the east unless we stop them.
Then let's stop them.
Luckily, a Cherrystone Ranger is here to help us. Rangers are units that can attack enemies from a distance. Let's move it into a position from where it can attack an enemy approaching undead.
Sounds good.
Alright, so we're going to click on this guy, move him here, and have him wait. From this position, our ranger can attack any enemies approaching from the west. When you want to end your turn, select an unoccupied map tile and select End Turn. Are you remembering to check the unit info screen to learn about critical hits?
Yeah.
Good, then you'll know that rangers crit if they attack without moving. We'll attack the dread sword without moving the ranger now. Okay. Now we need to select the tile from which to perform the attack. But since we don't want the archer to move, we simply select the same tile again. And then attack, boom. Okay.
We did it.
We may have defeated those soldiers, but it's not over yet. The enemy owns a barracks. This will enable them to recruit new units. Fortunately, we have access to a barracks of our own. We should select it to recruit a new unit at once.
Okay, I'm on it.
Alright, so the barracks looks like this. These must be villages. Alright. The barracks lets you recruit 3 different unit types. Swordsman, Pikeman, Ranger. Alright. That's right, but we're low on funds. So we can only get a swordsman at the moment. And they're just basically going through a dialogue for that. So like I said, this does remind me a lot of Advance Wars, where you would have your barracks, you would recruit your basic units there. Select our new swordsman and order it to move and capture the village to the east. Right here, capture, okay. Okay. Well, unlike Advance Wars, you would have to move a unit onto a city and take several turns to capture it. 2 if you were at full health. So this is a little bit different, but that's all good. Okay, so villages bring in 100 gold every turn. We have 3, so that gives us 300 every turn. That allows us to recruit bigger units. And he's basically saying we can weaken this village down and then capture it from them. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and, well, he tells you to get pikemen. So our next 2 recruits are going to be pikemen. And just like with the other game, when you recruit pikemen, or when you recruit from the building, it ends that building's turn for the turn. I'm going to move this guy here. They got reinforcements in the north. enemy reinforcements to the north. They'll no doubt be heading towards your northern villages.
I should have known they wouldn't make this easy for us.
I suggest you don't leave the north path unattended.
I'll make sure to leave a unit there to protect the northern villages.
So the objective is to neutralize all enemy structures. So we need to take their barracks and take their village here. I'm going to do this, make another pikeman, just like I said I would. And that will end my turn. Alright, so let's get going here. First, this guy's in the way. So I'm going to see, I kill him with 120, so that's a crit. That's a one-shot KO. Nice. That's all we needed. Bam, dead, done for. One thing that's interesting, they won't show you this till later, but if you click on the enemy unit, and you'll see where they can move. And you can use that to move in a spot where you're not going to get attacked. For example, right there. This guy's going to wait for a minute. I'm going to go ahead and get a ranger now. And stick him here as well. Ending my turn. And drink water. It's good for the soul. Alright, so this guy can now do a critical hit on this guy. Boom. One down in the north. No worries. That's great. Alright. Next thing I'm going to do is, let's see here. I'm going to actually take this guy around the bend like this. Find him to be slightly in the way. Alright, if I do this. Yeah, I'm going to take him around the corner like this and attack this building. Okay, so the difference is you have to actually knock the buildings out. So I'm going to go ahead and do this number. We're going to kill this guy first. Boom, another enemy dead, one shot, congratulations. Move the ranger up. And another swordsman looks great. Alright. So the skeleton's going to attack our ranger up here. Which our ranger is at a disadvantage against them right now. But that's okay, we can deal with it. Alright. Gonna move you to here and attack this. Okay, village was defeated.
What? How did this happen?
Excellent, you cleared the enemy from the village. You should capture it to secure it before Ragna takes it back.
Got it.
Alright, so I'm gonna... I'm gonna leave... No, I'm not trying to end my turn. I'm gonna go here, capture the village real quick. No! Well done. With no villages, the enemy has no income. You'll notice that a captured structure never begins with full health. In fact, it starts with the equivalent of half of the capturing unit's health.
So if a unit with 40% health captures it, the village starts 20%.
Yes. Now we should destroy their barracks to completely remove them from this region.
Alright, let's do it.
Okay, so we're going to go here and wait. Yes, that means my pikeman's going to take damage rather than being able to just kill him right away, but that's alright. We'll live. I'm going to get one more swordsman for the moment. This guy's going to go over here and reinforce, which means I'm actually taking health from the village and using it to heal him and restore him to full health. I guess an easy way you could put it to remember is that the village basically has a garrison of 10, and every time you reinforce, you're taking some of that garrison and moving it into the army. Alright, so here we are I'm going to have you go here and attack. Probably actually finish him off with the ranger. Nice. I'm going to... Let's see here. Move you right here. Move him here and reinforce him. This guy's going to move forward. This guy's going to move forward. This one can kill him off. And this guy can go ahead and move forward actually as well. But I don't want him taking the front line just yet. So I'm going to move him like right there. I don't really need to recruit anything else at this point. The match is pretty much already set in stone. Okay, now that was not intended. Ooh. That was definitely not what I had in mind. But it happens. Alright. We're going to go here and we're going to wipe you in one hit. In the meantime, we move in with everything we got. This guy, I'm just going to have him go here. Repair. Boom. Full health. Congratulations. We lost a unit. That usually lowers your score. I don't know how badly it'll hurt this game, but that's where we're at. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to move this guy here and attack this one. Alright, so the archer's in range to start bombarding the barracks. That's cool. Then we're going to go with this guy right here, kill their next soldier, so he doesn't deal us any issues. Just like that. And I'm hoping this guy, he can't. Alright, well, that was not exactly how I had planned it, but okay. And then ending turn. Poofed out another soldier. Attack the barracks. It's a little bit over half. Okay, let's see how badly the spear guy does with the critical hit. Nice. Barracks is busted. No, this is not happening. And we won. Chatter, chatter. Go away. Chattering, chattering. I said go away. What are... I said go away. Oh. It's, you,
Yeah. I, didn't mean to disturb you.
You didn't disturb me. I was lying in wait.
Uh-huh. Oh, right.
Ah, this isn't over.
Very energetic individual. So we did get an S rating, even though we lost the unit. We killed 8 and took 11 turns. Got 3 stars. Nice. Okay, up here. 1 second. We will play Worst Enemies Forever. It's unhappy with their defeat. Ragna decides to take matters into her own hands. Alright, let's play the mission.
So you want who even cares?
All you did was beat up a few lousy, stinking skeletons. Skeleton's shaking his head and like that.
I care and I won't stop till my kingdom is safe.
Enough messing around. I'll crush you myself.
Like I said, very energetic individual. Ragna has moved deep into the region. She's even got a stronghold. Stronghold is a really important structure that anchors a faction to a region. Twin, we can either defeat the stronghold or Ragna.
I understand I'm joining this fight personally.
Look, over there one of our knights is beating us here. Knights are strong, fast-moving units. However, they are unable to capture structures. Only infantry and commanders can do that.
That sounds great. Let's get started.
Hold your horses. Seems his knight is low on health.
Is there anything we can do to help?
Indeed there is. This is where reinforcement comes into play. Simply move a wounded unit next to one of your structures and select reinforce.
Alright, let's do it.
Sadly, structures are unable to regain health through reinforcement. However, their health will gradually be restored over time, as will that of certain units. All structures regain 10% health every turn, and all commanders, such as yourself, regain 5. Alright, so we reinforce. What he didn't say is that you, as a commander, can actually get reinforced as well. So our knights are back to full health. Yes, so it's important to note that reinforcing has its drawbacks. First, reinforcing a unit costs the amount of gold proportioned to the unit's value missing. And second, the health restored to the unit is taken from the health of the structure.
Got it. Reinforcement costs gold and transfer health from structure. Alright, I should take control of this barracks and nearby villages.
Alright, so I'm going to head up here, capture the barracks.
I'm going in.
Boom. Done. Bamsis. Alright, this guy's going to move up here. Now, if you remember, infantry get their critical hit by being near the leader. So since we actually have a leader this time, it means we actually have a good fighting. Like we can give our basic infantry critical hits. Alright, so I'm actually going to... As commanders, you and Ragnar are both powerful units on the battlefield. You can easily take down most infantry units and enemy structures single-handedly. Make the most of your strength as a commander without risking your neck. Remember, the team that loses their commander also loses the battle.
Alright, I can do this.
Alright, so now it's telling me the objectives. I'm going to go over here, capture this village.
We could use this.
Boom. Bamsis. Done. Alright, this guy's moving up here. And I will get a pikeman, because I like pikemen. The knight, let's take a look at his information. So he's a powerful mobile ground unit. He has 6 movement spaces. Critical hits when it attacks from a location 6 spaces away from where it started. So if they make their full movement, they get a critical hit. Gotcha. They seem to be pretty good against most stuff. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, let's move here. Setting ourselves up for future destruction of enemy. Alright. Ragnar just recruited a dread spear, a Fellheim spearman. It would be prudent to check the spearman's information page. Let me direct your attention to the table at the bottom. This table tells you which unit the spearman is especially effective against.
Oh no, it says that they're effective against cavalry.
Yes, spearmen will deal extra damage against units such as our knight. Go ahead and close the window when you're ready. We should make sure not to put our knight in any unnecessary danger. This would be a good time to check the enemy's movement range.
How do I do that?
Let me show you. You click on it. By holding this button, you can display how far the selected unit can move. Awareness of the enemy's range is important when positioning your units.
I should keep the knight out of the reach of the dread spear.
Good thinking, my queen. Alright. First things first, we can get Mercia up here, and we can get a critical hit from our infantry against their infantry. It did not 100% kill him, but it was good enough. Alright. Then I'm going to move Spearman here. We're going to recruit a second one. Pikeman, excuse me. The knight's going to go in and get a critical hit on the village. And Ragnar is going to lose it. Very nice. This means that Ragnar's not getting gold, so they have to...
My village!
Give me that back!
You won't get it back without a fight.
Changing too many voices.
This is mine now.
So Ragnar retook her village using herself. I have swordsmen attacking the knights. They don't appear to be very effective against them. Wow. Spearman's moving up, but he's not ready for that yet. This part of Cherry Stone is more forested than I remember. We may be able to use this to our advantage. Different terrain types have different advantages and disadvantages. You may have noticed that traveling through a forest will slow you down.
Yeah, you mentioned I also noticed you to struggle with mountains.
Additionally, some terrain will increase your defense, increase or decrease the defense of a unit. Forests will give you a boost in defense, while rivers will make you vulnerable. You can read more about each terrain type by checking its tile information.
I will, thanks, Amber.
So, basically, it's the same as with Advance Wars. Roads don't give you anything. Plains will give you 1. Mountains are 4. Forests are 3. The values aren't quite the same, but it's all good. River, if you notice, there's like a little skull on it. If I'm looking down here in the bottom right, by the way. So, that means it's probably weaker defense there. Alright. So this guy's taking a hit. I don't want him to take more hits, so I'm going to move him back here and reinforce him. Get him back to full strength. I'm actually going to move the queen up here herself. She'll finish this guy off.
I won't fail.
Blambo.
Useless skeletons.
If you surrender, we can just end this now. We don't have to keep fighting.
Never.
Alright, so I'm actually going to move this guy up only 1 space. The reason being is I want to be ready to do this. Let's see. A ranger doesn't sound like a bad idea. Yeah, let's do it. I'm actually going to move this guy back. Oh, he doesn't really need reinforcement, really. Not really. I'm going to move him onto the mountain. Alright, let's see what Ragna does. Moved an infantry in. Committed suicide, essentially. Got a ranger type unit. And she's already healed back up to full health. This guy could come in here and get a really big hit on this guy, but I'm not so sure that's what I want right now. So, let's see here. I could take out the village again. How do I want to go about doing this? Could get a big attack on the stronghold. Let's go ahead and hit here. And, well, wait a second. The stronghold, that'd knock it down by 40%. But then I take 10% damage. Ragnar will be able to come in and hit me, so will that. The decisions are real. If I go up here, Ragnar and that will still hit me, and so will that one. So, let's just go ahead and go after the stronghold.
Brace yourself.
Nice whambo. Took a little bit of damage. Alright. I'm going to move this guy here. We're going to move in all of our spearmen. And we're just going to go straight for the gold. I mean, if any of them mess up, I can always fix that. Next thing I am going to do is I'm going to go ahead and let's see here. Move that forward just 1 space. Alright. And I'm actually going to wait a turn. And let's see. Okay, so Ragna is going straight for the goal with attacking Mercia. Ouch. That hurt. Alright, I might need to fall back for a minute then. That did not hurt. Alright, this guy's going back in here. We're going to make you lose your money again. Yeah, no. We're going to have her fall back. I'm going to go ahead and start getting these guys to kind of move up into a little bit different of a fashion here. Let's go ahead and go here, and we'll try and keep them, like, aligned. Alright. We're going to do this, and I'm actually going to get another knight. We've done some damage to both the stronghold and to Ragna itself. Alright, so our knights are now getting hit by their spears. Ooh, that was a big hit. Alright, and not so much damage there. Oh, that is not good. Oh, no, we lost our knights. Okay, I did not see that happening. So, yeah. Yeah, that was not planned. Ooh, that was bad, too. Okay, so... Okay, and you're recapturing your village again. Alright, so Ragna came in here, did some damage. As far as that goes, I'm going to move this guy out of here. I don't want him to die. I don't want her to die either. And like I said, she can be reinforced. So I'm going to do that. Boom. Nice. Let's move the knight this way. You can indeed shoot Ragna. Let's do that. Alright, so if I move this one here, can I move this one on the mountain? I cannot. Well, I may have messed up again. I have a feeling my ranger's gonna die here. So we will see, you know. Let's get moving on. Ouch. She's mean. Alright, and then he's shooting that one. Interesting choice of shots. Think I know why, but that's really not so cool. The difference is, with all this though, is now I've got the opportunity to do a bunch of damage to Ragna. Gonna critical hit her with the spears. Boom. Huge hit. Then we're going to move in here and do another big blow with Mercia. Whoa. That was a close one. Almost wiped her out completely. Alright, we're going to reinforce this guy. This guy is going to... I don't want him to die from the archer, so I'm actually going to... I'm going to have him move back as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Because that'll hurt the pikemen of theirs, so that they can't kill us in one blow. We might still die in one blow from these two guys combined, but it's worth the risk. I'll grab another swordman. Wow. Okay, so that archer just went full evil mode on me. Alright, so here comes the spears doing more damage to our knights. Knight still did not finish it off. That guy actually fell back. Ragna fell back. Oh, so I actually can't catch Ragna right now. Interesting. Alright, well, we're going to do this guy in. So let's see what they've got here massed up against us. They've got a spearman, 2 swords, and Ragna. So my knight is going to go ahead and finish... Well, wait a second. Ragna can come up here. So I'm actually going to fall back, reinforce the knight yet again. Move up the swordsman. Try and reinforce this spear guy. And we're going to finish off this archer.
I won't fail.
Alright, so this is what I thought was going to happen. We're going to have a bunch of troops basically ganging up on Mercia. And that's kind of to Diameter and kind of time to trying to buy time for Ragna to heal. Thing is that they're not going to do very good here. So what I've got to do is basically break this defense here. Alright, I'm going to kill this guy. This spearman's kind of in trouble. Let's go ahead and move here. Move up all my infantry again. This guy will actually go over here to heal, which gives us the opportunity to take this spearman back a little bit. I'm going to get another spearman going on here. And which one to open up? The spearman here isn't as dangerous to me right now, so I'm actually going to wipe out this guy first.
I won't hold back.
See where Ragna goes. Okay, so that spearman came after me again. I'm at about 50% health, a little bit below. Ragna is still running. Ragna just made a critical error, though. Oh, maybe not quite so bad. But I have a knight that's positioning itself over here. So let's go ahead and kill this guy off.
I won't fail.
And then, let's see here. Let's kill off this guy. We're going to reinforce this guy like we planned. This guy can go back into action. This one can move up. And this one can move up. So I think I'm going to take the knight here and actually hit this village yet again. It didn't move where I wanted it to. Okay, so I have to actually tell it to move first. Took some damage. Okay, so we're going to work on getting rid of their financial income yet again. I don't need to recruit this turn. I had a feeling that might happen. So slowly but surely they did poke away. So annoying. This one's committing suicide to continue to deal damage. I'm going to move her right here this turn. We're going to finish this guy off. And this will actually put us in position to knock out the stronghold if Ragna decides not to come back out and play. So here we go. Although I don't think we'll kill it in one turn. I'm not really sure what all the conditions are for getting like S victory and stuff like that. It's not really written down somewhere, and I don't think if I go over here to overview, I don't think it'll actually tell you either. No, it does not look like it will. So I'm not 100% sure what those are. This guy needs to go back and heal again. So we'll do that. Boom, healed. And that should end the turn. That archer's really becoming an annoyance. Let's see here. Go there. Go there. So 20%, this one would deal 6, I'd put it at 25, and she would deal 18. So I need to get rid of this guy is what I need to do. If she goes here, she'll deal 30% damage. This guy can deal 59. Alright, let's do this.
I won't hold back.
Blambo. Oh, maybe I should have had my knight come in here and smack this. Oh well, it didn't do enough damage to even make a mark. So I'm going to bring this guy in next. Huge damage on that archer. That's good. We needed that. This one is going to go... Well, he only has movement to that spot. So I'll have him actually fall back a little bit. This guy will come back, finish off the village. I have a feeling we're not going to get an S rating, but, you know. Maybe that's what that little thing is right there. Whoa. That kind of surprised me. I didn't expect their spearmen to do something like that. That was a huge hit from their spear guys. Alright. Well, let's see here. You... reinforce this guy. All we're trying to do is get over here to Ragnar right now, which is kind of proving to be a lot more difficult than I had hoped. I'm going to finish you off. Let's see here. This guy can move up there, so I'm actually going to move him around here and capture the village. And he is committing suicide. He will die next turn. We're going to finish off the archer, though, because that's really annoying. She can reinforce. That's good. Okay. Let's bring up my spear forces. Let's see. That's 1, 2, 3 spaces. I don't think he's going to be able to move further than that. So we're going to leave it right there. And I'm going to get another knight. Helps if I actually finish getting it. Alright. They just don't give up, do they? Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen. So they didn't kill him, which I find kind of interesting. This guy's going to move far forward. This one's going to move in here and wipe out this guy. Let's see, what kind of damage can the knight do here? That's pretty good. But I honestly think I should take the knight over here and do some damage to this one. Let's see, what if... Okay, so this guy could actually attack this as well. Or I'm going to have him go ahead and go after this guy. This one's going to go ahead and capture yet again. And I'm going to heal her yet again. Alright, and we'll get a ranger. That's done for. Okay, so they got another archer. Probably more to be a pain in the butt than anything else. Alright, I'm going to do 20 more damage to this, which drops it from 70 to 50. This guy's going to come up. That's 45% damage, which I think is the rest of it. Almost. Not quite. So we'll actually bring this guy around and do the rest of it.
You did it.
Phew, that was tough. Alright. Ragnar's over here crying. Impossible. Cheated. Just no. Ha! She can't have a conversation, so she's leaving. That's funny. Alright.
Lord Valder. Quiet, Ragnar, you disgrace yourself. Stand aside and let me fix your mess.
I did not do very good at all. So, I may redo this, but that's all for today, guys. Thank you for watching. This is Takehitsu from Takehitsu Gaming, and we are wrapping it up for today. Have a good evening. I hope you have a wonderful day. Wow, I said that like 6
you.